All right, so the next track on the album is a song called Clockwork. And obviously it would only be right to, have a clock in here, but not just any clock. This is a reference to Salvador Dali, one of my favorite artists, paintings. Yeah, I just love the idea of a melted clock. I love what his painting means. Kind of about the idea that time is sort of obsolete and the fact that, the way that the world is moving and the way that technology is advancing is kind of making the idea of time feel kind of slow or obsolete, which definitely I can relate to even now. We can all relate to. But also, I think for me, the idea of time is something that I always look at the older I get. Sort of, my mind kind of always works on like a wheel, on like a spinning clock, as if it were like a big clock in my head. And the way that my mind sort of works is I tend to fall into this default of melancholy and pain and sadness. And I was looking a lot at my life in the middle of the pandemic, and I had a lot of time to think about, the way that I am and why this happens to me. I feel like just as I'm doing okay, I know that, in a couple weeks or a couple days, I'm gonna fall right back into that default. And then I heal, and then I unheal, and then I heal. And it's kind of always back and forth. And I was just really questioning, like, why does that happen to me? Is it, a result of my nature? Is it just something that is just always in my blood? Or is it the way that, I grew up, my surroundings? Like, why are we the way that we are? And I was just kind of frustrated about that because I want to be happy. I want to be somebody who falls out of that clockwork mentality. But for some reason, I was just stuck there. And I think it takes a lot of undoing in life to undo your habits and undo the way that your brain works and create new neurological pathways and emotional pathways, but I'm working on it every day. So yeah, here is the clock. I'll put it back. Let's go to the next track, which is track number 12.